Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Pagey here, once again with another video on Legends of Tomorrow Season 3. So this is going to be my trailer breakdown for Episode 6, otherwise entitled Helen Hunt. But before we get into anything else, let's actually watch the trailer.
Here goes. We always seem to have a Freaky Friday situation.
You're me and I'm you?
Must be Tuesday.
We will fix this. What's wrong? I have to use the bathroom all the time.
DC's Legends of Tomorrow, all new Tuesday, 9/8 Central on the CW.
So last episode for Legends of Tomorrow, otherwise entitled Return of the Mac, and we now know why it was called that because of the classic song that they were using throughout the episode, might I say. In that episode, there was a lot of stuff revealed. I wasn't expecting that. Big episode for this season, and going by what I'm looking at right now in regards to this episode, it's going to continue on in this episode in regards to what they sort of set up last episode. Now, they obviously did set up Malice, or Malice, however you want to pronounce it. I'm not too sure if we'll get more of that in this episode. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this is like the second last episode of Legends of Tomorrow before the crossover, so they might want to start setting up something big for us to get excited for over the mid-season break. But obviously, as per usual, we will go over the synopsis or description for this episode before we actually go through the actual trailer. So do be sure to let me know in the comments section down below what you're looking forward to most in this episode, as well as being sure to leave a like on the video if you're going to enjoy it, and subscribing to the channel if you're new. When the Legends track down an anachronism in 1930s Hollywood, they discover it's none other than a time-displaced Helen of Troy, and she's just started a war between two film studios. As the Legends try to fix history and return Helen to the Bronze Age, things get complicated when they are blindsided by the appearance of a former enemy. Sarah contemplates an offer she has made which would make the Legends leave the anachronisms be. Meanwhile, Stein and Jax find themselves in an unusual predicament. So quickly on that synopsis, because really the trailer only focuses on the last line of that synopsis, which is around Stein and Jax, but we'll talk about them in a second. So this episode does look like it's going to be a lot of fun. I know there was a couple of shots from this episode in a trailer they released about a month ago or something, which did show like the Legends in like film studios and stuff, like Warner Brothers to be specific. I don't know who the other film studios are going to be in this episode, and I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers will be one of them because all the DC stuff falls under Warner Brothers. So I guess we'll have to wait and see what that other film studio is that, you know, Helen of Troy is starting this war between. But in regards to that enemy that blindsides the Legends, it's Damien Darhk. I'm 99.9% sure because I know he is in this episode. I'm interested to see what his role is in this episode because the thing about Damien Darhk this season is that he has his powers. This is the Damien Darhk after, well, this is the Damien Darhk, might I say, that died in Arrow Season 4. So he had his powers. So when he's brought back to life now, he's that Damien Darhk, but most likely even more powerful, which is a bit scary. So there was some confusion as to why he has powers now, when in Season 2 he didn't have powers. In Season 2, that was a Damien Darhk from like the 1980s or 70s that hadn't, like, you know, delved or dived into the whole magic side of things. So that was pre-magic in Season 2, and this is post-magic in Season 3 of Legends in regards to Damien Darhk. In regards to Helen of Troy, interesting choice. In regards to like Helen Hunt being the title, it's because they're hunting Helen, I'm assuming. So Helen Hunt is the name of another actress in Hollywood. But yeah, that should be a lot of fun. Going back to the 1930s. I don't think we've been to the 1930s. I think we've been to the 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, I'm pretty sure. But I think the 30s is an era that we're yet to step in. So this should be pretty interesting, especially 1930s Hollywood. Now, in regards to Firestorm this episode, they're going full on Freaky Friday, and I think this is going to be really funny. We're actually going to not just see, like, you know, the two actors of Franz Drama, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and Victor Garber playing, you know, their counterparts, but you're also going to see Martin Stein as Firestorm. Like, when they go Firestorm, it's Martin Stein that's on fire, so I think that's going to be hilarious to actually see go down. Obviously, this is most likely due to them tinkering with like splitting up Firestorm again. So you would think either at the end of this episode or in episode 7, you would think they do figure that out. But it's going to be interesting to see what they do in regards to Firestorm because, as I did say, there is a funeral in the crossover, and I'm really hoping it isn't one of the Firestorm people, and that's how they split up Firestorm. And, you know, they don't kill off most likely Martin Stein. I'm hoping they don't do that, because I don't really like it when like someone has to leave a show and they feel the need to kill the character and completely write off any chance of him coming back, because the Victor Garber's going to Broadway for a Broadway thing, but he could come back to the show like a season later if he was done with that project. He could come back, so there's no real need to kill him off. If they can find a way to just split Firestorm for now, that's awesome, and just keep the door open for Martin Stein to come back, if they can, make that happen. Now, as I did mention, we're in Hollywood in the 1930s in this episode, and I am hoping that we do get a decent amount of Easter eggs and little references and stuff like that. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if we did see, like, maybe an old-timey Batman or Superman suit. That would be pretty cool. I know it's like, it would just be a bit meta, if that makes sense. Like, why would they have that in, like, a DC thing? Like, it wouldn't really make too much sense, but it would be pretty cool if they did that, or something similar. I think that I would like to see that. That's what I'm saying. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. I know it's a very short video. There wasn't really much to break down this trailer because they really just focused on the Firestorm side of things in regards to this trailer and didn't delve into anything else, which I find surprising, but I think that's the thing that they wanted to use to sell this episode, the whole Freaky Friday thing with Firestorm. So what? Freaky Firestorm Friday? FFF? Triple F? Whatever you want to call it. So I think that's what they were going for, and they feel like that's like the most appropriate thing to advertise in the episode, while also maybe not trying to spoil too much, because I think they did show Damien Dark in the promo. They might have maybe spoiled it for people that hadn't watched the previous episode, so maybe that's what they were going for, but we'll have to wait and see. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, it'd be awesome if you could drop a like on the video to show your support. Let me know in the comments section down below what you're looking forward to most in this episode, and of course, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you later, guys. Goodbye.